Hey, this is Bill Gross, the LA probate expert. And are you letting somebody steal the equity in your home? If you sell your home because it's easy and quick to a developer or a builder or some cash system, you might be selling your home way too cheap, not just easier, but in the long run, not getting the results you want. That's what we're going to talk about today. I've been a real estate broker and practitioner in Southern California for 36 years. There's one rule I've learned, which is the more prospective buyers that see anything, the higher net price the customers get. And so whenever somebody suggests to me they're getting a great deal by selling off the market, I know they're not getting net a great deal. It might be fast, it might be easy, but you are probably leaving a fair amount of equity on the table. And if you're selling a retail house, a house that somebody's going to live in that's inhabitable, to buy your next house, you're probably going to be leaving about 5% of the value of a property in the hands of the developer as excess profit. As somebody who brings off-market properties to investors every day, on an average house in our market of $1 million, you're probably losing $50,000 on top of the commissions you're not paying to get the property for an quick and easy sale. Now, if you're looking to sell your house to buy another, you might ask, well, how do I protect myself? How do I sell my house and make sure that I can accommodate this developer or this company seems so cooperative? And I want to tell you is, as a real estate broker and a member of the Association of Realtors, so I'm a realtor, the tools we have are designed to protect you in that circumstance to get top dollar. And let me show you what I mean by that. Let me share my screen real quick. And the motto here is don't let anybody steal your equity. The first place where oftentimes sellers can protect themselves is just on the new purchase agreement form. There is a residential purchase agreement that just changed recently. But on the new form, and actually it's on the old form as well, seller possession was negotiable. You didn't have to give up the house the day escrow closed. You can negotiate whatever buyer or seller would agree to. And so oftentimes I would tell a seller, if you're selling a house to buy another, you need at least 3 days, because when your escrow closes on your sale, then your money has to get wired to the next escrow in your loan fund and then record the next escrow and confirm. And on the best of circumstances, that can take 3 days. You might want 7 days. You might want 10 days. So the first thing you do when you're selling your property is negotiate that buffer time. So when your house sells, you don't have to be out that day or the next day wondering why you don't have the keys to your next house yet. That's opportunity number one to protect your equity. The second place you're going to protect your equity is when you list the property and when you get into escrow, you're going to disclose to the buyer that your contingency is on the purchase of replacement property. And there's a form created by the Association of Realtors called the Seller's Purchase of Replacement Property, or Form SPRP. You addend this to the offer, or you counter this with the offer, and it spells out exactly that you're buying a property, and most commonly, you're not going to close on your sale until the close on your purchase is confirmed. Now, you can make that and you can waive that anytime you want after the fact. So you can make a contingent on the close of escrow. And then if you feel like you're ready to go, you might close early and let the buyer get in and not wait till you actually have closed. But you have the ability to wait, whether it be in escrow or market the property or confirm closing. Now, during the time period of the escrow, you're empowering your agent, or you're agreeing to disclose information on the purchase so that the other parties can see what's going on. But this will protect you so that you do not have to close escrow on your sale until your purchase is either closed, or if you waive that, you might want to close early, but you don't have to. The last place where we're going to get you protection is on the purchase side. This is on the seller's side when you're selling. But at the same time, when you're buying a property, you disclose to the seller there the contingency for sale of buyer's property. And you disclose there that either you've listed your property or you're in escrow, and you make your contingency of closing on closing your house, or again, you can waive that. So if you have the money in the bank and you feel pretty good about the market, or feel good about the buyer, you can always later waive that contingency. But if you're concerned about getting stuck where you'd have to buy and not yet be sold in your house, this is what protects you, because it's going to make your purchase contingent on the sale of your property. I tell agents that I train every day, I'm not just an average agent based on my experience and success. I'm a ninja agent. My job is to protect my clients. When I protect them from being abused by the other parties, I'm their protector. And when it's time to attack the other party, I'm their attacker. And I tell them as a ninja, these forms are my swords and knives. And we know them and use them to protect ourselves. We use them to our advantage. So if you have questions, if you're thinking of selling a property, but are concerned about selling it because you want to buy another one, in my experience, this is the best market ever to get that done. Buyers are willing to negotiate almost any condition to let you get that property. As long as you follow the rules, then you'll protect yourself and your equity. So let's get together and talk about how together we can protect your equity. Call me, text me, email me. I'm Bill Gross and look forward to helping you.